Good morning, this is Keloland on the go. With all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
An Arkansas man is accused of firing a gun outside the Empire Mall in Sioux Falls.
Police say it happened just after 7 o'clock Tuesday night. Authorities say multiple people reported two men were fighting in the parking lot when one pulled out a gun and fired. One witness got video of the incident on her phone.
The two men were found in the area of Russell and Kiwanis just after 9 p.m. 21-year-old Javon Tyrell Smith was arrested for reckless discharge and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
We have an update on a deadly stabbing at a Western Sioux Falls apartment.
On Wednesday, an Alliance, Nebraska man admitted to his role in the April 2025 crime. According to online court records, 27-year-old Caleb Martin pleaded guilty to second-degree manslaughter and aggravated assault.
The victim was 43-year-old Virgil Wayne Hawkwing III. Martin was originally charged with murder. Prosecutors recently dismissed that charge.
The driver in a deadly 2024 Sioux Falls car crash wants a different sentence.
Milanda Reeves and Eric Hopkins, both of Sioux Falls, died. They were each 15 years old.
Court papers say Damian Lorelez is asking for a different sentence because of his age at the time of the crash and the state's recommendation for a maximum of 30 years. Lorelez received a 40-year sentence.
A hearing is set for August 13th.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
All right, good morning. As we watch the weather today, we'll be keeping a close eye on any rain that pops up. We've had a little bit the last 24 hours. You can see some of the totals there west of Sioux Falls, about 1,500s in Chamberlain. There are some numbers coming out of western South Dakota that are a little better. New Underwood has had about 60 hundredths of rain. The issue is, though, we're not getting the numbers we need, and we're also not getting as much coverage of that as we would like after such hot weather the last couple of weeks. Today, well, we're holding the line on the heat another day, but today is probably the last day of that for Rapid City. There's a look at 4 o'clock, though. Do you notice those showers from Pierre to Sioux Falls? That's an important window. Let's see if a few of you can pick up at least a decent amount of rain. And when I say that, I'm talking a quarter to a half an inch in a small strip. Not very wide. So coming up, we're going to look at that, and then we're going to look at the heat and the humidity for some of us this weekend in a few minutes.
Thank you, Brian. A popular youth soccer program in Sioux Falls is partnering up with the Sioux Falls Family YMCA.
Empower Sioux Falls and the YMCA announced Wednesday that Sioux Falls Neighborhood Soccer will become an official YMCA program.
We have worked with the YMCA over the years. They've provided busing for us for our tournament and some other things. And so we already have a great working relationship with them. And this has really just culminated after several years of talking about how we can make our program more sustainable.
Shock says more information about upcoming sessions will be released on the YMCA website in the coming weeks.
The late T. Denny Sanford's love of animals, butterflies in particular, has been a big financial benefit to the Great Plains Zoo.
Sanford donated $25 million toward the construction of a butterfly garden and aquarium. It's all part of the zoo's merger with the Butterfly House and Aquarium that's currently located in Sertoma Park.
The zoo's butterfly garden is expected to open in February.
Denny loved butterflies, so that's why this is the first part of the project that we're doing. We wanted to make sure we brought those butterflies forward to the community right away.
The garden will be home to tropical butterflies and plants and will include a waterfall.
The Mary Jo Wegner Arboretum in Sioux Falls is hosting kids at Camp Wild this summer.
The camp is for children ages 5 to 10, offering everything from crafts to hiking. And on Wednesday, they took a field trip across the road to Arrowhead Park.
I just like it because you get to listen to the crickets and the pretty birds and just get to look around and see some cool sights.
Our biggest goal is to keep them curious about nature and wanting to come back. And I think we've done a pretty good job. I've noticed lots of kids bringing their families out after camp is over, the weeks after. And so we really like that it brings the kids back and then they're introducing their parents and other family members.
Camp Wild wraps up another week today, but returns August 10th through the 13th with morning and afternoon sessions.
We've supplied a link with complete camp details under this story on Keloland.com.
Let's look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another check of that hot forecast with meteorologist Brian Karstens.
All right, yes, we're going to get into the heat as we go into the forecast, but today we still get to talk about cooler temperatures overall. The clouds are helpful. There are some showers in western South Dakota. if that holds together, there could be a patchwork of some chances of showers around Pierre and Chamberlain through midday. Then the next thing I want to watch is see if this actually begins to perk up a little bit on radar. If we draw that diagonal here between Chamberlain and Mitchell, maybe we cut just a little north of Yankton, there should be a few counties involved. This is not a widespread big rain, but it's something where if you catch the right cells, if they start moving in a line, you know, some of the rain gauges could get a nice little good drink of water here. We've got, you know, even if you look specifically at this model, this is one of our short-term models that's even kicking out an inch of rain in a small strip in the middle of that. Now for Sioux Falls, nothing that we've had so far has been close to that. We've had showers going in our forecast. I'm going to just keep it that way, but keep an eye on the radar. I know our Beersford radar will do a good job picking up on that. Then the bottom line is tomorrow. Well, the heat is really coming back for western and northwest South Dakota. We're close to 100 in the afternoon in the far northwest. Could we spark a thunderstorm around Aberdeen late in the day? There is the possibility that that's on the edge of that rim of the heat that's coming in from the northwest. There are more thunderstorms in eastern North Dakota tomorrow evening, but I don't expect that really to impact Sioux Falls a bunch. And then, of course, we go into the weekend. It's hot. It's in the 90s and 100s. Your hottest air temperature will be West River. The highest humidity will probably be closer to Sioux Falls. So there's a trade-off there, but when you factor it all together, it's going to be a pretty hot weekend. Intensity like that, you need to pace yourself and be paying attention to the heat headlines because there will be some of those, I'm sure, coming out. 79 today, Brookings, 80 degrees in Mitchell. We talked about the rain as it tries to press through the region today. Tomorrow, we're still in the 80s in Sioux Falls, so we get to hold off one more day before the real heat jumps up. And Saturday, Sunday, we're into the 90s and 90s also on Monday. The rain chance at this point is a little too disorganized. There are, though, some indicators that the state of Nebraska would pick up some better rain chances next week. I think that's interesting because, you know, there are some possibilities that could change a little bit. But for now, we're going to keep a large part of our South Dakota counties at least a little drier until we get a little closer to that. It's going to be a hot weekend. Aberdeen, you're going to be close to 100. Pierre, Rapid City, also well into the 100s. So pace yourself in the heat because we've got plenty of those days yet to come. Check out more details online at kettleland.com.